why the are people buying homes in a market like this? Andrew Parker from the #1 Coldwell Banker Realty office in the entire nation. Let's get into today's video. Now, I want to start off by saying that this video is for most home buyers, but not all. Most home buyers are going to be using a mortgage or a loan in order to purchase their home. Now, if this is you, keep watching. If you're going to be purchasing with cash, meaning you're going to pay for the entire property at once, this video really doesn't apply to you. As a real estate agent here in Orange County, California, I deal with people all the time that are terrified of the rising home prices. And if you're watching this video, you've probably seen it too. Across the entire nation over the past year and a half, home prices have shot up tremendously. But they don't tell the full story. And after all, there's a reason why people right now keep on buying homes. As we say, buyers live and die by the monthly mortgage payment, not the overall sales price. Reason being, if you're going to be buying a home for, say, $700,000 with a mortgage, you're not going to be paying $700,000 all at once. Instead, you're going to be taking a loan or a mortgage from a bank in order to purchase the home. In order to use the loan, the bank needs to get something out of it. So the bank is going to be charging you a fee, also known as interest. Every single month when you pay off your mortgage, a portion of that is going to the principal or the original loan amount, and then another portion is going to be going towards that fee. Now, I wish that when you were looking to purchase a home on Zillow or the MLS, it would show you exactly what your monthly mortgage payment would be instead of the final sticker price. After all, your mortgage is what you're going to be spending every single month. It's like if you were looking to rent an apartment for a year, but instead of showing you exactly what your monthly payment would be, it shows you how much the total of rent would come out to after the entire year. It's annoying because it forces you to do the math in order to find out how much you will actually be paying each month. Unfortunately, this isn't how things are when you're purchasing with a mortgage because the mortgage depends on your qualification. That's going to be dependent on your credit score, on your income to debt ratio, your income history, and a bunch of other things that just don't make it the same for every single person. But okay, let's get to the point of the video. Why are rising interest rates as important, if not more important, than falling home prices? After all, there is a reason why people are still purchasing homes right now. In order to show this, we're going to have to do a little bit of math, so bear with me. Nowadays, everybody says, oh my God, that home is so overpriced. 3 years ago, it would be so much cheaper. I'm going to wait for the real estate market to crash before I buy a home. So let's look at the same home, but in two different markets. One market is going to be today's market, where the home prices are high, but the interest rates are low. The second market is going to be the opposite. The home prices are lower, where the interest rates are high. We're going to use real interest rates from 2018. That was just 3 years ago. Now, in order to get the most accurate interest rates, we're going to be going off of the government-sponsored mortgage company Freddie Mac's chart. They've been tracking the interest rates over history, and this will give us a good idea of what was going on 3 years ago versus today. In today's market, they have interest rates listed as low as 2.86%. Back in 2018, just 3 years ago, those interest rates were at 4.53%. All right, so let's do the math. In today's market, where the home prices are high but interest rates are low, we're going to call the home price at $800,000. With 10% down, that means that you're going to be putting down $80,000. And our loan amount is just going to be the difference between the two. So we subtract the two. It's going to be $720,000 for our loan amount. Now, with today's interest rates at 2.86%, we're going to be seeing a monthly mortgage payment of $2,981 for an $800,000 property. Let's look at market number two, where we've got lower home prices but higher interest rates. Our home price is going to be $100,000 cheaper at $700,000. That means with a 10% down payment of $70,000, our loan amount is going to be $630,000. Again, we just subtract the two. But remember, in this scenario, interest rates are going to be back to what they were just 3 years ago. So they're going to be at 4.53%. That means that our monthly mortgage payment is going to come out to $3,203 for a $700,000 property. So let's break this down for simplicity. In today's market, we had a home listed at $800,000. But in market number two, we made our home at $700,000. That's $100,000 cheaper. You might be thinking to yourself, wow, I'm saving $100,000. But remember, if you're going to be paying with a mortgage, you're not going to be paying all of that money up front. Instead, you're going to be making a monthly mortgage payment back to the bank. In today's market, that monthly payment would be $2,981. Whereas in market number 2, even though the home was $100,000 cheaper, that monthly payment is going to be $3,203. So even though in today's market that home was listed as $100,000 more expensive on the final sale price, you're actually going to be saving $222 per month. And that's all because of today's low interest rates. So hopefully this shows you exactly why there are still people purchasing homes in a market that seems to be so inflated like it is today. Now, this isn't going to be including your property taxes or your home insurance or any other expenses that come with owning a property, but obviously your mortgage is the biggest chunk out of all of them. Now, state by state, person by person, this scenario will change for everybody, but hopefully it gives you a new perspective on how to view the real estate market. Rather than running away from a market that has super high home prices but low interest rates, or running toward a market that has low home prices and high interest rates, maybe this video will give you a little bit of help on finding out how to do the math, figuring out what your monthly mortgage payment will be before making a decision for you and your family. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments of your own, be sure to leave them in the comment section below or shoot me a DM. I'd be happy to respond or even make videos answering the questions that you guys have. Also, be sure to follow Andrew Parker Realty on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube so that you can get more property tours, market updates, and real estate tips.